I stood in the living room, phone in hand, stunned. Michael had always seemed considerate and loving. But now his words echoed in my mind, each syllable cutting deeper than the last. You know, Jess, if you just tried harder, we wouldn't have these problems. It wasn't the first time he'd said something like this, but today, after years of subtle insults and manipulations, it felt like a final blow. For too long, I had rationalized Michael's behavior, convincing myself that it was my fault, that I could fix it. But the realization that this was a toxic cycle hit me hard. When I confided in my best friend Sarah, she didn't mince words. Jess, you deserve better. You need to leave him. Now, Sarah's unwavering support gave me the courage I needed. I decided to confront Michael, my heart pounding in my chest. I'm leaving, I declared, my voice surprisingly steady. Michael scoffed. You won't last a day without me, he sneered, his eyes cold and dismissive. But I was resolute. I packed my bags and walked out, not looking back, even as he shouted after me. It was like stepping into a new world, one where I was in control of my own life. The first few weeks were tough. There were nights when I questioned my decision, doubted my strength. I missed the familiarity, even if it had been painful. But I leaned on my friends, especially Sarah, and found solace in small victories, making my favorite dinner without anyone criticizing it, watching a movie I loved without judgmental comments. Slowly, I started to rebuild my life, piece by piece. One sunny afternoon, while browsing in a local bookstore, I met Alex. We reached for the same book, our hands brushing. Sorry, I murmured, pulling my hand back. No problem, Alex replied with a warm smile. We struck up a conversation about our favorite authors and discovered a shared passion for travel. Alex's kindness and genuine interest were a stark contrast to what I had known with Michael. Over the next few months, Alex and I spent more time together, our connection deepening with each passing day. There were no games, no manipulations, just mutual respect and understanding. Alex was patient, never pushing me to share more than I was comfortable with, but always ready to listen when I needed to talk about my past. One evening, as we walked along the beach, the sun setting in a blaze of colors, Alex turned to me and said, "You deserve to be happy, Jess." Truly happy. Tears welled up in my eyes. In that moment, I realized how far I had come. I was no longer the woman who doubted her worth, who accepted less than she deserved. I remembered the last time Michael had tried to contact me. It was a month after I'd left. He called, his voice dripping with condescension. "Are you ready to come back yet?" he asked. "I know you're struggling without me." But I wasn't struggling. I was healing. I blocked his number and never looked back. With Alex, I felt a sense of peace and security I had never known. We planned small adventures together, like weekend hikes and road trips, discovering new places and enjoying each other's company. Each moment with Alex was a reminder of what a healthy relationship should be like, full of mutual support and joy. There were days when the shadows of my past relationship tried to creep back in, but I was stronger now. I knew my worth and I wasn't afraid to stand up for myself. Alex always encouraged me, reminding me that I deserved love and respect. As we stood on the beach that evening, the waves gently lapping at our feet, I knew I was finally home. Home wasn't just a place, it was a feeling of safety and belonging. With Alex, I had found that. And more importantly, I had found myself. I smiled at Alex, feeling the warmth of the setting sun on my face. "I am happy," I said softly. "Thank you for being part of this journey with me." Alex took my hand, squeezing it gently. "We're in this together, Jess. Always." In that moment, I realized that my journey wasn't just about finding love again. It was about reclaiming my life and embracing the happiness I had always deserved. And for the first time in a long while, I felt truly free.